Viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond the Television Network. And in the news, the Namibian president, together with the Botswana president, they've recently embarked on a significant joint initiative to construct a shared oil refinery. And this is something which is very important because this aims to enhance energy security, reduce dependency on fuel imports, and then diversify their economies beyond diamond production. This is something very, very important, which is happening right there in the SADC region. And if it progresses, if it succeeds, it's going to be something of value and something very, very important. Looking at the project overview, the proposed refinery is anticipated to have a capacity ranging between 60,000 to 100,000 barrels per day. And the strategic location near the Namibia and Botswana border in an area which is close to Walvis Bay in Namibia and also Ganzi in Botswana. So they are still under consideration to make sure that there is equitable logistics access, infrastructure connectivity. Final site will then follow comprehensive feasibility studies and environmental assessments. That is what is happening in this meeting. They are still trying to figure out where to put the refinery, either in Ganzi, that is Botswana, or in Walvis Bay, that is in Namibia. And a decision shall be made depending on the best site. Then, when you look at the economic and strategic significance, in 2023, both Namibia and Botswana collectively spent approximately 2.6 billion on imported refined petroleum. And when you look at that, you could see that if they are to bring a domestic refinery, that is going to reduce these expenditures. And it then potentially cut the import bills by around 40%. So the move is also expected to stabilize local fuel prices. Then it will then improve trade balances. It will also then make the whole region have more value, which means both South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Mozambique, and other countries will be benefiting to that. So beyond economic savings, the refinery is then poised to stipulate substantial job creation during the construction phase and also the operational phase. And according to the programs or to the policies of both countries, it then aligns with the goals of boosting employment and also involvement of the young people, plus also fostering the industrial development in particular. Then when you look at the region integration, it's very important because when you are bringing such kind of a project, they are bringing regional integration, and also it's a part of infrastructure development within the region, which is so significant. So this joint refinery is a cornerstone in the broader strategy of regional integration. And when you look at the SADC framework, it speaks much about that. So it complements other collaborative infrastructure projects such as the Trans-Kalahari Railway, which is also aiming to facilitate trade and transport between the two countries. So it's not only about this oil refinery. It goes beyond that to the Trans-Kalahari Railway, which also is set to make sure that every country between these two countries, they benefit. So when they establish a regional hub for refined petroleum, the refinery has the potential to serve neighboring landlocked countries such as Zimbabwe, Zambia. We can talk of DRC, we can talk of Malawi and other countries. And there's a likelihood that they will be getting this fuel at a cheaper rate. What it means is the prices of commodities within the region, they will become more sustainable. Then we are looking at the environmental and sustainability of this project. What is it according to the reports which are there? So there is a lot of talk because of the global environmental concerns which have been raised, the issues of global warming, and both governments, the information from both governments, they are incorporating modern refining technologies to minimize carbon emissions and environmental impact, which means we are going to have modern technology being deployed within the region, and that is going to be at the advantage for everybody. And also there are provisions for integrating renewable energy sources into the refineries operations, and that is going to be very, very important because it will then reduce the fears from other global states. Then when we look at the current status, where do we stand at this point in time as of May 2025? So as of May 2025, the project is in advanced planning stages, which means they are still planning, and they are running feasibility studies, they are running environmental assessments. Also, there are high-level discussions which are happening between the two presidents, and that is something which is very important because they will need to find each other, they will need to have a common ground, and that is very important. And both leaders, according to the reports, they've emphasized the project's role in economic diversification, and also they are saying that this project is going to have a positive impact when it comes to alleviation of poverty through job creation. So the funding itself is estimated to be around 4 billion, and that is the biggest challenge which they are facing. So it needs strong political will from both governments. That is something which is very important. And if they manage to run this project or to put this project into operation, it will be an advantage to the whole SADC region. So this is what is happening. This is the news. This is what has been reported. Botswana and Namibia, they are working to have a joint refinery, and that is going to be of help to the whole region, and to a lot of people who would want to see better things happening within this region. So this is what is happening, and this is something which is very, very important. We hope and believe that other African countries will then join, and then will collaborate and participate. Other countries can offer to even put some money so as to raise the much needed 4 billion, so that it becomes something which is going to then benefit the whole region. So these are good initiatives which are happening in SADC. When you have like-minded presidents in charge, it then becomes an advantage. Remember, where there is unity, there is progress, and where there is progress, there is happiness. So we hope and believe that Africa is going to stand firm and support this initiative, because it helps our region to grow and also to compete. This is what we have for you. We will continue to look at what is happening across